Bajaj Auto is the stock in focus. S. Ravikumar, the President Business Development at Bajaj Auto, joins us to give us the August sales numbers that Bajaj has reported. Mr. Ravikumar, good morning and thank you for joining us. Can you first just take us through what the numbers are that Bajaj has posted this month?
Good morning, Sonia. The numbers just for August, for example, the total numbers have been 284,000 units of motorcycles, and the exports have been good. The three-wheelers have done about 52,000. In total, we have gone to something like 337,000 units in all, and that's 8% improvement August on August. And if I want to delve in that a bit more qualitatively, in the motorcycle numbers, there is 16% growth in the Discover brand, which is sitting there. That is quite heartening. And as you know, in all other areas, Boxer and exports, in Pulsars, in KTMs, in Ninjas, everywhere we were quite strong. The Discover brand is where we have digressed a bit from the strategy, and that is where we have corrected course. As you know, a couple of months back, we came with a top-end 150cc Discover S and F. And I should tell you that I've been personally talking to a lot of dealers who have fielded the product in the market. The market response has been really very good for Discover 150 S and F. Markets, metro markets like Bangalore, Chennai, Hyderabad, Delhi, Bombay have all taken to the market, to the product very nicely. And that's one spot which we wanted to correct. A differentiated commuter was always our strong point. We digressed from that a bit, but we are back on course there. So all in all, the month of August has been good.
Okay.
And exports have been quite good, and three-wheelers have done very well in both domestic and exports.
Yeah, Mr. Ravikumar, what exactly is the exports number? You did 169,000 units in July.
We did about 175,000 units in the month of August.
Okay. And likewise, what exactly is the motorcycle sales? It was 267,000, I think, last month, July.
It went to 284,000.
Okay.
And as you know, we have been very cautious and proper in terms of inventory management and credit management, etc. So there is no excess baggage in the field, on the channels. So that augurs well for the period going ahead.
Okay. This 284,000 motorcycle number is a growth of 6% that we've seen on a month-on-month basis. When we spoke to Mr. Rajiv Bajaj last month, he indicated that because of the ramp-up of the new Discover, we could expect a 20% month-on-month growth in motorcycle sales going ahead. What kind of run rate do you think motorcycle sales could be in the months to come?
You see, that's a very good question. In fact, in the total 93,000 Discovers that were sold, there was 17,500 of the new Discover 150. Okay. The market demand was quite good. In fact, if we could have produced more, we could have sold certainly more in that segment. But that demand is not going anywhere. And the good qualitative aspect of it is that the 150 should become the lead brand in the Discover portfolio. It should go to anywhere between 25 to 30,000 units going forwards. And again, we are getting into festives, and even beyond festives, if I look at this, we should be more towards something like 200,000 motorcycles in domestic, about 150,000 motorcycles in exports. So that should be something like 3.5 lakh units from bikes. And three-wheelers, of course, is a story which is driven by permits, but in the near term, even they are quite buoyant and quite good. So anywhere between 55,000 units should be coming into the next months from three-wheelers. Exports are doing robust in almost all the countries. So I think we'll be close towards a run rate of 400,000 units. September should certainly see 400,000. October should see 400,000. And going forwards again, because now we'll be on a strong footing in Discover brand and in exports, we'll be more close to this 400,000 type of number month on month as compared to, for example, in the previous year we were closer to 300,000 plus minus. So that is where the direction is.
Oh, it's a pleasure to even hear these numbers, Mr. Ravikumar. How would margins do? Would you all be actually doing better, because looks like globally metal prices are headed lower?
Yeah, metal prices are near about maintaining where they are, and more importantly, as you know, because exports is a big chunk in our portfolio, the dollar rate is at 60.5, quite okay, and we are quite well hedged in that space. So I think realization should be good. Let's see how it pans out.
Okay. Can you just tell us what was the exact three-wheeler sales that you did this time around? And you spoke about this 55,000 units run rate. By when do you think you could achieve that?
It's already at, for example, 52,500 units is what we did already this month.
Okay.
And I should tell you that in every segment of the three-wheelers, whether it is petrol, CNG, LPG, diesel small, diesel big, we have clocked a good market share increase even in domestic, and exports are doing great. So I think 55 is fairly well in the pocket, at least for the next few months. And of course, it depends upon, if you look at medium term, then domestic market is, there's a big chunk of, permit driven numbers which affect the domestic. So that much is outside of our hands or anybody's hands. But otherwise, in the near term, 50-55 is very much in the pocket.
Okay, well, I know it's a very cheerful set of numbers that you have told us, but Hero Moto announced actually a 21% jump in their YOY sales. Would you say that while the market has grown, your share has probably slipped a little this month?
The domestic, I think, as I told you, this August with 17.5 in Discover was the first full month, but even there it has not bloomed into the full volume, and it has not into the full bloom yet. And the second thing is, certainly there has been a slippage in terms of strategic execution in Discover, and that is what we are course correcting. And as you know, all these corrections, especially at the brand level, do take time. And the initial feelers and what we are seeing are quite good in Discover. So I think we are in the right path. And once that falls in place, I think we are home and dry.
All right, Mr. Ravikumar, it was a pleasure speaking with you.